now. Vote passed. 2 rails. Impressive.
What's up? So, Group C, the group of just everything good. Everything right with the world. Oh, we're gonna drop maps now for Pavel spart1e. It's the first one we're gonna watch, I think. Because clawz is gonna be late today, so I don't think we have to worry about missing, or having to leave, I should say, to go, like, you know, do another game. It's happening at the same time. That being said, today you can see the players that are playing at the bottom. It's gonna be k1llsen, pavel, clawz, Sting, and spart1e. That is also the real Sting, by the way. Not fake Sting. So, we'll see. Kind of a hard group to call. Pavel was getting his butt kicked earlier by Madball. I feel nervous for him. Other than that, I'm really just like kind of excited to just watch it today. I don't even really know how much I'm going to be saying anything, to be completely 100% honest. But we'll see. Maybe I can get Twitch in here to co-cast with me. Looks like he just joined. What to drop? Or actually, what to pick, I should say.
Vote now.
Give me Lost World.
Vote
I'm
passed.
gonna go straight to it. It looks like they'll take care of the rest once we get there. These are all best of 3s. Sting just left, so I wonder if he's actually gonna go play k1llsen right now. Again, clawz is a little late today, I'm told, so. Ooh, are we gonna just F3 right away? That would be awesome. There's like 5 streamers. How funny. Are the streams ready? Yes, all 18 of us are ready, spart1e. Sweet. Game number 1.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
That's terrible. We'll see how he handles this before we say too much else, but okay. I feel like spart1e could have actually gone and almost got a kill there. Gotta be careful against plasma, but he could have at least done more damage as Pavel goes for this LG. That's his only advantage at this point, is this LG. And he's got a decent amount of armor, but he's stuck. So. Oh, 16 health. Really kind of. Really sloppy LG actually. At the end there. And those of you who may know about my favorites, we have a lot of them today. The only player not playing today that's not in my top 10 favorite is Sting, who's no slouch. He's a great player in his own right. spart1e's gonna open this up to a 3-0 a minute in though, so let's actually switch to pavel. Nice. Sick rockets. Should be able to convert here. And now it's just a 1 frag game. That was sweet. That was excellent work. Doesn't want to lose at all though right now. Is spart1e even down there? He wasn't. Okay, so Pavel with a bit of a misread. I thought spart1e was down there too. I'm gonna be able to clean up all the armor. Maybe even take position here? Yeah, not just gonna go for the mega, gonna take position up. Ooh. Interesting maneuver, Pavel. I don't think that was on purpose. Oh. Okay, so Pavel's on starting stack, and spart1e's gonna win himself not only the yellows he just got in the back there, but also this red if he chooses to. What is he on? I'm gonna switch to spart1e real quick. Okay, so... Oh, what I thought. Switch back to the man chasing the lead, though. Oh, you have to get... Yeah, he had to get that. And he has to get out of here clean, though. You just gotta be patient. Patience goes a long way on this map. Oh my god, I do remember that 30-minute game he had versus k1llsen here, Dakana. Talking to chat, that was intense. I remember that. Can you guys imagine playing 30 minutes of the same map, like where you have to keep timing and whatnot? It seems silly to say for some of us who play hours a day, but I think, yeah, spart1e's not gonna just drop for a red here, Pavel. You can't catch him out like that. He's not dumb. He's gonna pick up the easy yellow. Ooh, and deny the hard yellow. So now you are armorless if spart1e chooses to punish you. spart1e again, though, not the one chasing the lead. So he doesn't have to be too... Well, he doesn't have to pull a spart1e, essentially. Huh. If we're not familiar with him, he, spart1e has his moments where he just kind of plus forwards and... well, loses.
5-minute warning.
I shouldn't say he just plus forwards and loses. Oh, nice trap though. Let's see. That's the tie. spart1e will often though plus forward and win, just against, you know, players of his own caliber or better. That doesn't work all the time. His dodging from pavel's pretty good. He's low off the health, it's fine though. Go replenish your rockets. The lack of LG ammo could become a problem. I wanted to see go get these ammo packs maybe, if he can win this mega. Oh. Yeah, those right there, buddy. Perfect. There's another nice juicy rocket one for you. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh god. You gotta be quick. You could get a tie frag and a game-winning frag right now. Oh, you can totally get this, Pavel. I say Pavel gets this kill before the next armor's taken by either player. Ooh, or maybe spart1e gonna get this kill. So everything I just said is BS, now they're gonna get some armors. But still, close. And yeah, Pavel's got a read on spart1e, he can't have any armor. Maybe those 15s from the shards. Let's switch. No, it's not actually. This is Pavel's map, I think. Most people would favor him to win it. If you ever watch Pavel demos too, he always goes for the grenades when he's down at red. When he needs them. Oh, it's a kill for someone.
Lead taken.
Yeah. Really get the red. Yeah. What I was saying is Pavel always gets those nades when he needs them. Not a lot of players do. It's a really big mistake not to at least have the weapon, you know? You don't have to get them every time you go down there, but you should get that weapon. And that's a perfect grenade trap. Good job. Wants to make sure sound cues are right too. That LG being there means this man, spart1e, who spawned at LG. He could have got the dropped one. Made a play on the Mega. No. Yeah, he's dead. And he's not happy by his mouse movements here. Whoa. Making us all sick, spart1e. Slow down. So hopefully this isn't major. The Russian cosmonaut. This is Pavel. Pavel he's pretty good, yeah? He's like, he's my cousin. Yeah? Yeah? Or is that my other cousin? He's one of the funner Russian players too. And like everyone likes Cooler. But Pavel's like an all-rounder too, man. He plays CTF, he plays TDM. Because every respectable Quake player does. But again, hopefully this isn't too major. spart1e just died. Pretty obviously. It's a frustration.
3, 2, 1.
So hopefully this is gonna be okay. He's swinging his mouse around a lot, that's why I mention it. I just, you know, I don't want this series to go down the toilet. Guys in chat, you get to decide what the people watching the VOD will be watching next, and what we'll be watching next. This game's about to end. We have a Sting clawz game that just started. So a Sting clawz game is... I don't know if it started, but the server got posted about 10 minutes ago. So I may actually go hop over there. But it's up to you. People in chat, let me know if you want to stay here. If Nico asked me to go, I kind of have to. But this first map is definitely going to be Pavel's. No question. What's going on, Remy? Oh wait, do we have the... Live is here, right? Okay, so anyways, a little bit of just side talk there at the end for me. That was incredibly, incredibly convincing from Pavel. As soon as he got that roll going there at like, was it 6 minutes, something like that? It's a really good opening though from both players. Pavel actually had to chase a three frag deficit. And I'm gonna see, guys, what is being covered and what's not.
Vote now. Vote pass.
I'm gonna go straight to cure. So no one in chat really said where you guys want to go. If they F3 here right away, I'm sorry.
Prepare to
What should
fight.
they're going to. Nico invited me. Perfect. We'll go here, guys. We'll go here. So I know, leaving in the middle of a best of 3. You guys with multi-Twitch right now, lucky you. Those of you watching the VOD, well, you may have to jump around a bit, but we'll catch the second half
Impressive.
of Sting clawz map number 1. Let me update my overlays now that we are changing players. again, for those of you who may be like, Flare, I'm gonna rage out on you, what are you doing? No one's covering this game, guys, which means there would be no VOD of it, so I'm gonna go be here.
5-minute warning.
That's the kind of stream this is. We help out, we're friendly like that. And as a fellow spectator, I'd be pretty pissed if there wasn't a VOD of a game that I wanted to see, so yeah, I totally get it. 5 minutes in, it's 0-0. Let's focus up and cast this game. You guys check out this rail accuracy. He's only fired 6 shots. That's 83% though, very impressive. See, the clawz k1llsen match will be coming, for sure. But this match is also happening now, and these two are kind of a toss-up. Sting has massive control right now on this map, but this series overall is a pretty big toss-up. This group is hard to call because Sting, clawz, pavel, spart1e, and k1llsen, I think everyone's going to favor k1llsen to make it out, which is smart. And you might say pavel, but he's not been playing the greatest. He was actually losing to Madball earlier, quite hard on Tox and Sinister. 3.5 minutes, no kills. I favor clawz as well in here, Remy. I think Sting and, I'm gonna say it, Sting and one of the 2 players we were just watching, spart1e and pavel, aren't gonna make it. This is gonna be the first kill. Perfect. And a good time for it too. He'll be able to get this mega. He knows Sting, yeah, well, Sting's gonna do something crazy here, and he's gonna rush. Doesn't have good weapons for this though. Even gonna crater because of that rail from clawz. Those of you who may not be, maybe familiar with clawz at all, you should be. The kid is a beast. Like, he is a freaking beast. Some call him an aim whore. I'll call him a beast. A beastly aim whore. How about that? We'll all compromise. And those of you watching just this stream, I'll give you guys a score update on the other games as they happen, so don't worry.
Impressive.
You see what I'm saying?
Impressive.
And I think he just woke up, clawz, and by waking up, I don't mean like he just got out of bed and, oh, he's groggy. No, I mean he just came alive, and Sting is gonna, he's gonna pay for it. Oof. Oh, wrong weapon to fire in that situation there. I know why he did, and he is super low on health anyways. Ugh, yeah, it's... Switch back over to Mr. Sting, see what he can do off his spawn, which is not the greatest to make an attack happen here. He has to sit on Mega with a rail. Man, I was gonna say, not the greatest weapon choice as well when he came up to this red, and clawz was gonna try to jump over. Just keep your rocket out. As soon as you take that rail shot, even if you hit it, that's your opponent's cue to jump. So, not a good idea to shoot it. I don't think he can make 4 frags against clawz here. clawz may be an aim beast, a beastly aim horse, but he's also not an idiot. There's a reason he's in the last group stage here for the Pro League. Nice. Time-wise, and just getting caught out, he could get caught out still. He will probably pick up red, though. Yeah, if he wants. He's that kind of player who's gonna rush for that big item, maybe. Nope. Excellent read. Perfect read by Sting, in fact. So now he's gonna need a spawn kill. He has to find him, he has to kill him, and then he needs the spawn kill based on the time left. and there's 1, 2, 3 seconds before you can fire 2 different weapons, so that's actually game right there. Wow. So they were apparently waiting for us, guys. They were waiting for us to get all the kills here. Awesome. We're gonna go to dismemberment. That's gotta be Sting's pick. That's gotta be Sting's pick. Sting and clawz didn't play much, so clawz was like, let's see what you can do and I'll beat you in 2 minutes. Nice. I'll put the chat there on the screen. He's like feeling him out, you think? On that map. It's possible. Matrox come to cheer on his fellow Polish brethren. That is a 1 map up. Ow. I just pinched my hand on my own keyboard, y'all.
Prepare to fight.
No, we'll live. Gonna be off on
1.
who?
Fight.
Both players spawning kind of near the red. I like that. Yeah, that's what you do too. When you get that rail spawn, you don't hear them. You just kind of wait. You're like, where are you? Sounds really dumb and obvious. Her. That's what you do on this map. So well played by Sting. Get this first kill. I did not show up in time to see the beginning, so I didn't get the drops. Don't know what the decider will be if they've even done it yet.
Impressive.
But I think clawz makes it through out of this group though, and I think that Sting and one of pavel or spart1e doesn't make it as well. This is kind of what I want. Maybe that's not going to be true, but that's what I want to see. k1llsen clawz. I'll say k1llsen clawz and pavel I want to see make it out. That's my hopes.
Impressive.
I'm surprised clawz didn't stick around to try to do something else. He just wants to clean Mega. It's a good idea, even when you have Mega to fall back on. It's so punishable.
Lead taken.
Wow, Sting pretty unlucky not to be able to escape there. He might be able to spawn on red and deny it, but... Yep, so... We'll see if he dies on his way out. Oh. Hello, Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf telling me the games are today, and I was like, yeah, I'm streaming now. How you doing, man? As clawz gets his third kill, excuse me, and hello to everybody else in chat. Glad you're joining us. For those who don't know, I will tell you right now, Rafa is co-casting with Faz again, as clawz opens us up to a 5-1 game. Rafa co-casting with Faz again on Faz's channel. If you didn't want to miss probably some of the most liked commentary in the community from Rafa, who did also play in the Duel Cup, North American Duel Cup this Sunday. If you go to youtube.com/Duel Cup, there's a link on the side there. Don't go now, because we got k1llsen, clawz, pavel, and spart1e today. And Mr. Sting is going to lose his first set. What are you doing, clawz? You're going to break the game, buddy. Slow down. Anyways, youtube.com/duelcup. You can check out Rafa versus Zorak in their winner bracket finals. It was a sick game. It's right there on the front page. At least it should be. So back to this game. With 6 minutes left. And clawz just like... clawz breaks the game every time he plays, I feel. A lot of people call him a young Cypher. Which sounds really strange because Cypher's young. But I guess 29. I will be in a few months, and I guess I'm old now for Quake. They call him a young Cypher, clawz. And you can see why. He's amazing with his aim. Hitting 18 of 29, over 60% on his rails. 40% on his LG, and he's actually going to be playing tomorrow in TDM. So in TDM tomorrow, IG, clawz's team here, which is comprised of a lot of sick players, will be opening up with the House of Quake. You can see also at the bottom there
5-minute warning.
The info on that. We'll be promoting that quite a bit today anyways, so I won't get too much into it, because clawz and spart1e are both playing tomorrow. Again, that's in TDM, House of Quake. Jeez, there's no way that Sting can come back from this unless he gets it done and he starts hitting as much as Mr. clawz here. clawz's LG's actually gone up from 40%. He's now shooting at 47 LG. This is ridiculous. He could even rocket jump if he wants to. I mean, he won't now, but he could. Oh, what a crazy tense game. Let's switch to Sting. Who finally gets the mega. Okay. Jeez. Does not have a rail still. Best weapon on this map. Hands down. That was kind of dumb of clawz. Huh. Sting gonna crater off of that though. We'll stick on him. Your red's up in a sec, bud. So no rail, again, getting out of this room can be sticky, but clawz pushes too far forward. And Sting's gonna give us a match here, it looks like. I may have done the same thing myself, but I don't agree with that at all. Yes, I sometimes disagree with myself. It's not pretty, you should hear us argue. On a serious note. So spart1e winning Cure over pavel. Those of you watching the VOD, spart1e winning Cure over pavel 5-0, so that will go into a third map there. Those of you just joining us or starting on this game in the VOD, we had watched pavel versus spart1e on Lost World, and pavel defeated the Swede. Looks like this will not go to a third map. And I would like to follow clawz into his next game, if possible. I don't know if k1llsen's on yet, but he has not pulled in a signed up with anyone. A signed up with anyone? What did I just say? What do you guys think is gonna make it, by the way, in chat? I really think it's gonna be k1llsen. I think it's gonna be k1llsen, clawz, and I think it's gonna be k1llsen, clawz, and I want pavel, but it might be k1llsen, clawz, spart1e. The three that make it through. Unless he finds a quad, he's not gonna win. Yeah, you're probably right. Not with this kind of scoreline.
One minute warning. Impressive.
Oh, that's definitely the second map here. Let me check the streaming channel, and we might have a game right off the bat. No, doesn't look like it. So, k1llsen's already here. We'll start covering that game, I believe. So I'm not going to leave the server at all. No point. It's unfortunate though for Sting. I am sure when k1llsen hears the news, he will be very sad. Who's it gonna be? clawz, k1llsen. Hey, yeah, buddy. Alright, so this is a sick battle coming up here, guys. clawz, k1llsen. I'm gonna go get a quick drink, guys, while we get wait for these players to pick maps.
Vote now. Vote passed.
Alright, so if you guys just saw that in chat there, Nico is has asked them to wait. So there's currently a Pavel versus spart1e that's got 3 minutes left, and it looks like there's 2 frags to go on it. 2 frag difference, I should say, with 3 minutes left. I'm not gonna leave this server just because we're already here, guys. But this will be the game coming up next. This will be clawz versus k1llsen. So take 3 minutes if you want to get up. Thanks for watching this live. And oh yeah, and we were talking about the TDM just real quick. You can see there at the bottom it's going to be tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to have Fears go casting with me, which is awesome. He's been out of the country for a long time, and he will be starting a new job where he currently is, so he's not going to have any more time coming up. So we wanted to get a little bit of his TDM action in before then. So we'll be, me and him will be casting Unknown versus the Averagers. Looks like this one. Cure, picked by k1llsen. clawz, we'll pick Sinister. And just so my game doesn't crash out here while I go get my drink, I'm just going to put my overlay up real quick, guys. Be back. Okay, so get that drink there real quick. We're good now. So gonna be Cure, Sinister. It looks like they finished picking, or dropping, I should say, and it's gonna be Battle Forged. So we'll start off on Cure. He's k1llsen's pick, so we'll stick on to him. k1llsen. clawz, it's gonna be really hard, really hard to favor anyone but the k1llsenator, the clawz, you know this guy, the one everybody likes. But, that said, I was telling you how insane clawz's aim is. And, well, excuse me, k1llsen's aim is pretty beastly too. clawz does actually have a chance here. The fact that we actually are going to be playing Cure and then Sinister? He's got a really good chance actually on Sinister. Here, not so much. And it goes to Battle Forged. So on the Battle Forged, I will favor clawz, but we're still in the first map of clawz k1llsen.
3, 2, 1, fight.
It's gonna be clawz off the spawn. Ooh, I know I did say we were gonna follow k1llsen off the spawn, but well, this is what fate has given us, and we'll see what he can do. Luckily, k1llsen doesn't realize, or hear, I should say, that clawz didn't immediately get that, so he'll be okay to challenge for the next set of big power-ups. k1llsen's right behind this pillar. Yep. Oh, the misses. Oh my gosh. Getting... Ugh, if he hadn't hit that rocket against himself, shame on you, clawz. He would have come out of that by only taking about 20 damage. 20 armor damage, I should say. Can the rail of clawz defeat the rail of k1llsen? Most would say no. I do know that clawz has better rockets though than k1llsen, and in a straight up fight, like if both of them get surprised, nice job, buddy. In a straight up fight, if both of these players get surprised by one another, clawz has the advantage, raw skill wise. k1llsen's kind of fighting is very setup based. He's good at creating the situation and maximizing it. clawz is just good at hitting ridiculous rails. He's at 62% currently. Just want to see how much damage he had done with it. We can check it at the end. Oh, it's gonna go down. k1llsen's left pretty healthy. And with the option to go deny both power-ups. clawz. Oh, clawz. So I think Sting's gonna go play someone right now. If I'm gonna guess he's gonna go play spart1e. Or Pavel, actually. I'm gonna stay here this entire best of 3 though, guys. I won't be leaving early this time, even though everyone's gonna want me to. Sorry. This time, no. We're gonna watch k1llsen clawz. This was the matchup I wanted to see all series actually for this. I think it's gonna be really close.
Impressive.
But we'll see. Where are you, clawz? Oh, there he is below. I'm gonna check his stack real quick.
Wicked sick.
Thanks for the follow. Player whose name begins with a C. Catnip. Thanks for the follow, Catnip CSS, and clawz. Gonna go ahead and make it an advantage for himself now. I'm telling you guys, there's some doubt about clawz from a lot of general community who doesn't really follow. Uh-oh, this is bad. Okay, that plasma could have eaten clawz alive. 30 armor, he takes 4 shots, he's dead at that point with that amount of health. Yeah, and here we go. This is gonna open up for clawz, and this is k1llsen's map pick. clawz shooting again. Just the most stupid accuracies in the world. Breaking the game.
Five-minute warning.
Nice. 5-1, 5-minute mark. On Cure, that's almost to the point where you can run it forever. I'd say you get about 3 minutes and 7 frags. A professional player will never never get caught out. Kind of a mistake to take this fight though, you gotta say, huh? And this is, okay, as much props as I've been giving clawz, let's talk about his downfall. He not only is extremely young, I think he's like 19, about 19 years of age. He has a tendency to plus forward and really want to fight. He really likes to attack. His defense could use a lot of work. His out of control play, his plus back could use a lot of work. He often feels that if he can plant himself down and just hit the shots, that he can stay in situations that he really shouldn't be against a lot of players. k1llsen being a player of that caliber that he needs to watch out for. That said, if you can take a one map advantage going into this series, that's great for clawz. Not a lot of these players today will be able to take a map off of k1llsen. If he's been practicing, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, we all rooted for Cooler the other week, remember? And he didn't do so hot, so it is possible k1llsen's actually just not been practicing, and I'm completely wrong on all of this. Hello to everyone new in chat. How you doing? He's 15? Get the heck out of here. So he's not even over 16, says Remy. That's insane. Okay. So clawz is a baby. Explains the aim, actually. Makes a lot of sense. It also explains the impatient tendencies that he has. Because you'll see him correct them one map and they're back the next. You could die here. Third frag for k1llsen? Yes, it will be. k1llsen left extremely low though. If clawz spawns rocket, spawns rail. Just as good for him. Just as good. Nice. clawz is going to be a little confused on this mega timing because of the k1llsen actually missed his jump and then went back for it. Just gotta be careful not to get popped, and ooh. That falling rocket there from k1llsen almost connecting. Mutual frag. Well, let's see if the German can bring this back for himself. Minute and a half with 4 kills. I can't tell you guys how many demos I have of poor k1llsen here chasing a frag deficit on Cure. He often gets it within 1 frag towards the very last few seconds. I don't think it'll quite be that. Yeah, it won't quite be that kind of demo here to put into the record books, but I really do have a lot of kills.
1 minute warning. Impressive.
It's okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have not fainted. We're all okay, and please replace your ears if they have fallen off because of that noise. Someone buy me a new microphone mount? That'd be nice. After that noise, she ain't looking so hot. Gonna be map number 1 though for clawz here. Let's just go ahead and watch him fight it out. Give us a show. Everyone's been telling me I need to go make a chair donation link, like everyone else has been lately, around, you know, like Sparks and Faz are trying to get people to donate hundreds of dollars for a new chair. Maybe I should make one for a microphone mount. So, those damages. 37 rocket, 40 LG, 52 rail. Good accuracies on k1llsen too, but kind of average accuracies on k1llsen. in a sense that almost not what you'd expect from him. Very even item pickups though. It really came down to execution. clawz hitting 1,000 more damage. Badass.
Vote now. Vote
So
passed.
that wasn't even clawz's pick. Give coins, says Lamb. Nice. You give coins now?
Prepare to fight.
Map number 2 though. Let's go off on k1llsen, even though it is not his map.
3, 2,
You gotta win.
1.
clawz getting mega, rail. k1llsen already got the red and nice. So he'll have an armor advantage, and if he's smart, he'll have a weapon advantage. And, well, I think it's safe to say k1llsen is smart. It's just me. I know this isn't a weapon advantage at this point, but it's not his fault. clawz didn't go for the LG. clawz is going to go for this shot, and k1llsen will be able to beat him to mega. k1llsen's going to be able to pop clawz up on the ledge, which will give clawz an angle to hit that second rail. But again, getting beaten to that mega, and k1llsen really wants a rail now. clawz actually has a weapon advantage at this point, just because of how low k1llsen has been left. Before, with that 100 armor up here, those rails weren't quite as scary. With just about 50 armor though, rails are something you gotta watch out for. And clawz, hope you know he wants this, yeah. Nice move. It's not gonna pay off for clawz, but what clawz does know, k1llsen still wants that rail, and k1llsen's really low on LG ammo. If clawz gonna stick to the distance. I'm gonna check real quick, guys, because this is pretty interesting. I don't think either player has the other. Nope. So it's a rail versus an LG right now. Switching back to k1llsen. This is pretty interesting. 2 minutes in, I've never really seen this before. Oh, k1llsen. Nice. But can't you get the mega? Smart. Smartly going there for. Yeah. For the check there on clawz. I don't like how he went back to mega though. I think maybe he feels that he has, clawz kind of gave him too much respect, and he read that very well. Some players would have double backed through to mega and stolen both items away from k1llsen as he was looking. But he's done great to set himself up for the first frag. And now that he has all 3 major weapons, finally. Nice rocket jump. This is good, this is good. Just patience, patience. Yeah. So it was good of him not to just think, oh crap, he's gonna go to red and steal it from me. Because he would have been so low anyways. By the time that k1llsen grabs a mega and comes through to see clawz stealing a red, clawz would have just died. So, good, standard pro prediction there by k1llsen, and really nice of clawz. To see he's kind of changing his ways. He's kind of upped his game a bit in some areas. Even here, not just sitting on the mega. I would have totally been sitting on the mega and I'd be dead right now. Many players would have. It's good to see he's finally kind of grasping the areas of the game that he was lacking. But enough of analysis. Let's shut up and watch while these guys kill the other one. Huh? Yeah? That sounds like a plan. Jeez.
Two rails. Impressive.
Oh, k1llsen's syncing up the items, I think unintentionally. I think he's kind of getting a little frustrated that he hasn't got the kill yet. I mean, then again, the way this map has the power-ups laid out, I've seen players make, some pretty nice traps and create weird situations where they purposely sync the items. This, however, I don't think is one of them, based on that double back. Yeah, clawz will steal the red. Let's check him out. Been on k1llsen half the game now. clawz is looking pretty good. He's done well to keep his armor up. He just made noise though. This is nice. This is nice. So he just needs to. So still okay. He just needs to make sure that he knows this mega time. Keeps tabs on it for.
5-minute warning.
Okay, so we just heard that there.
Impressive.
Can I hit 2, 3? Uh-oh. There should be red for the German player. It is. We're gonna go back over to now. I feel like k1llsen's gonna get the first frag here, but clawz is, he's really upped his out of control game. I'd say clawz 2-3 months ago he'd be sitting at like an 8 frag deficit right now. In theory, you never really know, but you know what I'm saying. He's done well to change. This is a frag.
First frag.
It's a messy frag, but it is a frag. I would go get Mega right now if I was k1llsen. I would have just kept jumping through. But giving your opponent the Mega and denying all the armor is okay. So he just needs to show up for this yellow. clawz's best weapon against him would be an LG, and even now he can still take a straight up fight. Just needs to make sure he doesn't get into a rail fight with clawz, because clawz having the health advantage will do better in a rail fight than k1llsen. And if he does not die at this Mega, clawz that is, I'm gonna switch to him and see if he can bring this back. I like watching the player who's chasing the lead. It's always more interesting for me. Ooh, this is perfect for him, yeah? k1llsen, very, very fortunate not to get bounced back up. Great angle from clawz. Good positioning here from k1llsen. He has his back to everything that's coming. Just gonna be this yellow, and he can loop back around if needed to get a position on the red. But now he is hurting. Those bubbles just got taken. This is map control. And the frag. Tie game. Good timing on the yellows there, clawz. But it was the other one. Oh, get out of there. Let's show us your new smarts. If you can't tell, I'm a little biased towards clawz beating k1llsen right now. Don't get me wrong, I want to see k1llsen progress, but I want to see clawz beat k1llsen. I don't think a lot of players will be able to. It's a big deal for his seed going into the bracket. A 2-0 from clawz would be insane. The last map will be Battle Forged if needed. What's up, Sirna, by the way? How you doing, man? Y'all looking beautiful in chat.
Impressive.
Notice him not taking the rocket launcher there. A really good tip.
1 minute
If you have
warning.
trouble on this map when you're trying to hide down there. You probably already got the rockets. Don't make noise. Gonna give up the Mega. There actually is, I mean, if you wanted to take a risk on this, which he totally shouldn't, actually would have been enough time to go and grab that red. Looks like he'll opt out for the yellows instead. I wonder, is k1llsen gonna get, like... Is k1llsen going to make the mistake and rush? He has the... Oh... Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Germans. Oh, just kidding, we're hunting Belarusians. Belarusians. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but, wow. Can you believe he's not dead yet? He said the same. Yeah, k1llsen's gonna let this one go. Nice. Again, great patience from clawz, who's now actually the most out of control that we've seen him all game. I'm gonna switch to the German, because I again have a really strong feeling that he's gonna get this next frag. We'll check accuracies of both players here in just a sec. You had a long chat with Fears yesterday? Yeah, we'll talk about Fears in a bit. Because right now we've got a minute left, and clawz is actually playing a beautifully crafted Sinister game. Oh, 200 k1llsen coming at you. Still 200 k1llsen coming at you. k1llsen can rush around. k1llsen can... He technically could have followed there. And then maybe we would have gotten to see clawz's ridiculous rocket aim. As he will get himself a red, gets railed before and after, so that's bad for him since the Mega's gone now. k1llsen with control of the bottom yellow. And... I mean, he should have a read on where clawz is and what he's trying to do. He's gonna be positioning himself for red either at the plasma or right up here, so... Will be the second overtime though. So... 2 more minutes of overtime. As it is 1-1. If you're just joining now, this game was 0-0 until like the, what was it, the 6-minute mark, I believe. k1llsen got the first frag, 5-minute mark. k1llsen now with obviously dominating control. I think this is a red that clawz actually can't show too. It doesn't either. This is a new clawz we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. This is a championship winning clawz, or at least a silver medal clawz. Clawz is the dehang of the 125 FPS group. Always getting second. Poor dehang. Let's say we still need a frag from one of these guys. Minute to go on the second one. Will we see a third overtime? Uh-oh. Kind of a mistake here from k1llsen, who really wanted to catch clawz out, I think. clawz is probably very, very quietly waiting at this red armor. He's waiting below it, so lucky for him, he was kind of he's gonna be able to get the time, do some damage, but I think one of these players is gonna die here.
Lead taken.
It will be clawz. k1llsen gonna make it a 2-0. 10 seconds left. k1llsen would have to pretty much just, you know, rocket himself in the face. But he will rocket clawz in the face with a nice prediction rocket, make it a 1-1 series. Nice. That was sick. That was a great Sinister game. 44 and 40 for the rail accuracies. This one not so much of an oh my gosh rail game, minus the fact that clawz does have About 2,500 rail damage. On to Battleforged.
Vote now. Vote passed.
So I think I said I favored clawz here before. And I'm not really sure why I said that, because when I'm thinking about it, this favors k1llsen. I think maybe I've just seen clawz practice this map more than k1llsen. But then again, I'm not sitting and trying to follow every single duel from every single matchup. Let's check on something else for y'all real quick as we do a quick vid restart.
Prepare to fight.
Perfect, just in time.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
k1llsen gonna get the rail. clawz gonna get the red. Barely gonna get onto this yellow, I feel. It's very easy rail angle to take. Oh, early first frag. Could be. I'm sorry I'm talking like you're trying to hurt me, but I'm really tense. Cause oh. Okay. So, I'm gonna be left pretty tense. I'll correct my voice, my tone, but one of these players needs to kill the other so I can take a sigh of relief and stop watching a tied series between clawz and k1llsen. They just went tied. There you go. Okay, so, haha, now I can relax. German player gonna make it 1-0. There's been way too many close games in this set between these two. Close maps, I should say. So, it's been very tense for a fan of both players, such as myself. Let's see what k1llsen does with this lead.
Impressive.
Well done by the young player. Needs to convert. This is an important conversion.
Lead taken.
Yep, a great opportunity for him to make this a 2-1 game. And k1llsen will be looking at him with a rail here. Haha, he's be looking right back. Perfect. So, I don't know, maybe I was right. I did say that I'd seen clawz practice this map a lot more than k1llsen, but I haven't really seen much of k1llsen's practice. If clawz beats k1llsen, I'm actually going to say clawz makes it out first in group, which is awesome for him. That means he's going to get a great seed going into the brackets for the finals, but you know, it's not over by any means. I'm just saying, I really think he's going to make it out first if he beats k1llsen here. Three players do progress for those who are unfamiliar with the format. Spart1e, Sting, k1llsen, clawz, and pavel.
Kill.
Yeah, this is pretty convincing stuff here. I've seen him do this against a ton of players recently on this map. This Sinister and Toxicity are pretty good for clawz, and in general he's really just kind of a solid player. I thought he was about 19. Remy corrected me in saying that he is 15, maybe 16, but no older than 16. I did know he was the youngest player in the entire league, but I didn't realize he was that young. That's pretty crazy. It takes a lot of dedication not to be that good when you're young like that. Some people have raw talent, and he does, but to have the patience that he's developed over the last few months, that's sick. Like, he's gonna do really well if he keeps at it in the long term. Really, really well.
5-minute warning.
What config is this, Zero Clutch? This is my config. Obviously. You can actually, oh. Well, he had his first, or second death, I should say. Sorry to cut myself off there as you were asking about the config. You can download it. On the page channel, there's actually something that says My Config. It's a blue button. And you can just click on that and you can download the config. The version you're looking at is the stream one. The non-stream one is very similar. Just a few minor differences, like no weapons. Glad you like it. As far as like whose it is though, it's legitimately actually just mine. This is about 2 years worth of me fiddling around with CVARs repeatedly, and I haven't really changed much on it recently, so pretty happy with the way I have it. What's up, Mr. Strongo? And anyone else who may just be joining now. clawz is currently on map number 3, taking it to k1llsen in style. 10-1, it's 3 minutes left. If you missed the first few games, I highly recommend watching them. Highly recommend watching them. Both Cure and Sinister were amazing. Looks like there were some problems with Twitch chat earlier. Okay. Well. Seems to be fixed. Woo! So sorry there, guys. You're gonna see it lag up. And I meant to mute my microphone so I could go cough this ice out of my throat. I'll be fine, don't worry. Ended up hitting my vid restart button out of panic. Hello, Red Panda. Alright, so what have we done today so far? We've coughed into the microphone while accidentally vid restarting. Luckily not during a crucial moment. And again, not with a crucial moment, we have knocked our microphone stand to the point that it now needs repair and replacement, and have caused ear damage to everyone in the process. I don't know what the next match set we're gonna watch will be. The way that the series have been starting, there was like a thanks for following Red Panda. 1956. XX has the quotes around. Appreciate it, sir. The matches were like about 5 minutes apart from each other. So like we started the Pavel spart1e game, and then about 5 minutes in, the clawz was playing against Sting. I hope that like this delay that we had earlier has kind of spread them out a bit, because like I've always said, I want to cover all the games. You know, if k1llsen's playing clawz, I want to watch k1llsen clawz. But if Pavel's playing spart1e on the other server, which they already did, I want to watch. You know, I want to be able to watch both of them on somebody else's VOD later on. So I do like to do multiple coverage. But we had to stay here today for this one. This is, in my opinion, this was the match to watch today, which is clawz k1llsen. People will disagree with me all day on that, but I think so. Can take it 2-0. The 15-year-old player from Belarus. I get it right that time? I never seem to. Gonna beat out the German, the veteran. Where are we going? So spart1e Sting was playing. Cook gonna disconnect, and is anyone else gonna disconnect? Or are we gonna stay here maybe and get in? Okay, so there goes Faz. We'll go watch this real quick. Looks like it might be the last map. Yes, I know the password's invalid. Didn't guess it yet. Alrighty. So we're gonna catch the last like 2 minutes of this map here between Sting and spart1e. 2.5 minutes left. Alright, never mind. So we're gonna show up in time for you to see that spart1e has indeed defeated Sting. So with that, let us figure out where we're gonna go, guys. Might take a minute here.
You could be something, but it used to be nothing. You could be anyone, but it used to be no one. You could be stronger, but it waited longer and just fall down. You're going insane, freezing in your dry brain. No matter how I try, you can't explain and deny. Maybe it's a bad day, running in the wrong way, but not this time. So let's go, like we're doing, like we're doing, like we're doing great. Let's all fall, like we're doing so whatever. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Hey Raka.
How can you be aware? Going back to nowhere. You hit the same rock, standing in the the same spot. Nothing to be done. Reloading back the old gun. No, not this time. So let's go. Like you're doing, like you're doing, like you're doing great. Let's all fall. Like you're doing so whatever. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
It was okay. It was okay. Ah.
Vote now. Vote passed.
For those of you watching who are like, what the heck is this guy doing? Rocco really likes my PogChamp faces, so I like to surprise him with them. You gotta do it at the right moment. Like, you can't just PogChamp out of nowhere, right? If you PogChamp out of nowhere, then it doesn't become special anymore. It loses its meaning. You know, like it's like I don't know, too much ice cream or something. You know, you don't want to do it. I don't know if we have another game that's going to start. Or if we're going to watch spart1e clawz. Do you want to make me pick first? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. It's in pick, it's really good. You know, the best of 3 to have your opponent pick first.
Impressive.
That's a really good tip if you are ever playing in the North American Duel Cups. clawz versus spart1e. It was an okay PogChamp, but you need to PogChamp up, not down towards the floor. Oh, did it like fall off the camera? Okay, my bad. Here, we'll preemptively, we'll get it ready. We'll get it ready. We won't do it now. Don't worry. This is gonna be the most epic PogChamp you've ever seen me do. Rocco. Maybe not, but it's gonna be pretty good. Don't worry, guys. We're just dropping maps.
Impressive.
And if you've never seen this channel before, yeah, I don't take it 100% seriously. Like ESPN's paying me millions and millions of dollars to do this because, well, they aren't. So we goof around and have fun like that when there's nothing going on currently, which I'd say dropping maps and waiting for server discussion is one of those things. Faz is literally even talking just about what kind of snuffs to get, as we decide spart1e will pick Cure, and we'll go to clawz's Sinister map, but not before dropping. clawz saying he will not make 2-0 and wants to drop first. We'll get there, clawz. We'll get there. Yeah. Yep. That's right. That's right, Rock. That's right. It's coming. When you least expect it. No doubt. I mean, it could be, it could even be on this overlay. You don't even know. So they're gonna do their drops. This is going to be clawz pick on Sinister. spart1e has picked clawz, and then wait, spart1e's picked clawz? clawz pick on Sinister. spart1e has picked Cure. clawz is gonna drop DM at 13. So I am going to leave the server now. It should be a giant dismembered body, floating head PogChamp in space. Yeah. By the way, guys, what we're doing is we're going to k1llsen Pavel. No one's streaming it. So, k1llsen Pavel. This should be a good one, actually. Should be really good. Hopefully it didn't start yet. Damn it. Alright. It's alright, we just missed the first 4 minutes of a 4-4 game for the players who I have 4 mentioned. Nah, it doesn't make sense. k1llsen Pavel, map number 1. Currently 5-4 for the German player. Yeah, my overlays are wrong because we just came out of a clawz. A clawz spart1e game is about to be starting, so.
Combo kill.
Oh, thanks for those in chat coming from Z Live. Yes, don't forget the overlay. I know. Any of you watch the Sunday Cup? Constantly being told to do that. I've rectified myself. I've corrected my ways.
5-minute warning.
Oh, you gotta be expecting that to come, k1llsen. This is a map that. Oh, well, as the player I was just about to say, isn't really isn't really favored to win this, which is Pavel here. He was actually playing practice games versus Madball before the cup started today. He was losing them really bad, like on toxicity against Madball. So I think if Pavel can beat k1llsen here, he's got a good chance going into his pick, which we don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna assume Pavel probably picked Battleforge. Maybe, or no, actually probably Dismemberment, yeah. Either way, sick conversion off the spawn for k1llsen. Pavel gonna walk right back into him. Not a good map for him, for the Russian. Not a good map for him. So yeah, this is a little more like it. When I was saying how I had been watching Pavel earlier get defeated by Madball in practice games today, he had just made a frag to, you know, kind of hint that he could come back with some good control, but with the item times the way they are here, unless k1llsen had just screwed up and died at that moment, this is gonna be extremely difficult for Pavel. This is a map I've seen k1llsen destroy Cypher on. It's not a map that suits Pavel's playstyle. Hello all of you two new in chat, new to the stream. Isn't multi-Twitch amazing? Oh, nice. Can he capitalize? And no, railed in the face. This is probably going to be a pretty ugly, garbagey last 2 minutes if Pavel actually plays it out. So again, thanks to those of you who are in chat. Notice a few names who followed us over from the recent Sunday where we ended up casting that 125, or streaming I should say, with Z Live. Appreciate the return support. I do this frequently. Some would say too much. I think my mods would agree that I have a streaming problem. We're trying to quit, but God, it's just so much fun. So we're gonna keep doing it. I don't care, mods. Minute left, 10 frags. Who do you guys think's gonna win now that we know this game's over? This is map 1, but who do you think's gonna win? I guess this series, but just overall today, I think k1llsen, clawz. Actually, when I say this in the order I think they're gonna make it out in, I think clawz, k1llsen, and I did say I wanted Pavel, and it was gonna be Pavel or spart1e as the third player, but I don't really know anymore, y'all. I feel like Pavel, spart1e, and Sting maybe a little less so. They all kind of have an equal chance to get out. You know, I mean, this is hands down the best group. Like, the best group of this group stage 2. If you think otherwise, then you must be a k1llsen fan. Like a really, really hardcore k1llsen fan. Or hardcore Cypher fan, I should say. But like Evil's group, yeah, it'll be interesting. But I don't think it's gonna compare to the amount of what's the right word? I guess just uncertainty that this particular group brings. It's a hard one to call. Map 1 for k1llsen though. I don't know what the picks are.
Vote pass.
Okay, so I initially had thought maybe it was Lost World, but k1llsen plays some sick Lost World games. I always bring up the Memorial 3 frag against Evil there, where he just racked up like 8 kills in the last, what was it, like 3-4 minutes? And there's been some good games in 125 FPS recently with k1llsen on them. But Pavel is the Cosmonaut, and Pavel is a player who has defeated players just like Evil, Cypher, etc. on this very map. So, we'll see.
Mid-air.
I don't know about y'all. I kind of feel like k1llsen, he like sent a tell to Pavel, he's like, hey man, my air rockets? Pavel's like, yeah? My air rockets, says k1llsen, have not been feeling like the greatest. You want to jump at me repeatedly so I can practice my shots? Pavel's like, sure, okay, that sounds good.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, tons of talent in this group. Rocka, tons of talent.
3,
Gonna stay on Pavel here,
1.
even if we get k1llsen off the click. Nope, gonna be Pavel, no MG chicken. Pavel's got a decision. Nice. So I was gonna say his decision to go and just kind of sit red and do the damage, not immediately go get LG, kind of almost bit him in the butt, but that last rocket as k1llsen exited the teleporter makes this all worth it. k1llsen still will be without a rocket, and potentially without an LG. So he's gonna have what, shotgun, maybe plasma? Yep. Nice little trap there, little misdirection, if you will. I thought k1llsen was going for the LG for sure, and so did Pavel. Oh no. I think k1llsen fell to the floor there. Sounds like, yeah, it looks like it based on this red. The fact that this red has not been picked up, I think means k1llsen was waiting on the bubble, the 50 bubble after we heard that rocket launcher, and just kind of making sure Pavel wasn't going to punish. Really going to throw Pavel's timing off if he tries to go back for the red. The only glimmer of hope really that Pavel has is the fact that he will beat k1llsen out to this mega. And knocking k1llsen down there means that that's gonna work out great for him. If he doesn't knock k1llsen down there, it's anyone's ball game still. Yeah, saying in chat there, k1llsen definitely has the aim advantage on this map, but you've seen Pavel play it very well. Pavel's LG freaking sucks. Look at that. So it's a pretty good call there. Pavel's hitting just 20% LG. He's the cosmonaut, man. He's a rocket launcher guy. If this was Team Fortress, Pavel would be the soldier, and I can't think of a weapon to compare to k1llsen for a class. So that analogy just went out the window real quick. They're not all winners. Few of them are. Oh, you gonna risk it? He's gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for the red. Clean pickup. Oh, I saw that coming. I don't know. Have it quick. He gonna get followed. No, k1llsen gonna be a professional Quake player, not a commentator, aka caster. Pavel, hit more than 20 LG, please. Okay, you went up a few percentage points there. That was good. Good rocket jump out. It's yellow. Nice use of sound. I'm kind of surprised he rocket jumps out. Does he really want to deny this yellow that bad? Almost pays for it with his life, no less. The only thing Pavel has to worry about right now is... Okay, had to hold my breath, literally. As Pavel's gonna make it a 2 frag lead. 2 frag lead. So I was gonna say the only thing Pavel has to worry about while he looks for the kill is that k1llsen's will try to set a trap somewhere. I don't really know if k1llsen set a trap per se, but he just had a really good position to take an awesome rocket fight, and it almost worked. This is dangerous for Pavel again. He's gonna get the mega, and he'll probably... Yeah, he'll get 1 yellow. I'd like to see him just kind of back off here and shard up. Pavel has other plans. Pavel gonna get his 3rd kill, his 2nd kill on the board, but it's 2 to -1. So the way this is rolling so far, we're gonna see a map 3. Knowing these players, they haven't dropped yet, so. If you're just joining us here in chat and you see the 6 to 4 there for clawz on Sinister from Rocco, that's for spart1e. And the only reason why I bring that up is if you want to see the sickest freaking clawz game, clawz versus k1llsen that we just broadcast. So if you're watching the uncut VOD, you probably already saw this. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, go watch clawz versus k1llsen after this. Actually, go watch the entire set between clawz versus k1llsen today. That was amazing. Right now we got Pavel k1llsen, 3 minutes to go, and I don't really see Pavel giving this up. I'm just chuckling because I always mention Memorial 3, which is a frag movie. Anyone who's ever seen that will know that it opens up with a run of frags from k1llsen onto Evil, and k1llsen comes back from like a 6 frag deficit in about 3 minutes, so every time I say things like, it's fine, he's totally got this in the bag, I always have to remember that it's Quake, anything happens. Anything goes. There are many, many surprises, including a surprise visit from the TDM player Fears that will be going on tomorrow during the House of Quake as we watch what's going to be Unknown versus the Averagers. I believe pavel is going to be covering the Infernal Gamers game versus Rect, so if you like TDM, this channel and pavel will both be doing House of Quake tomorrow. And the lineups this year, or this season for House of Quake, TDM y'all, are amazing. Seriously amazing. I know most of you, especially since we have the Zoot Live, was asking about, can we watch the pavel versus k1llsen game? If you're over here from that, I know a lot of you just like Duel. But it's worth plugging. It's worth plugging that the TDM starts tomorrow for spring. Alright, so nothing's really happened that's made me think otherwise of my initial statement that this is probably going to be over. But there's no armor on Pavel. k1llsen will get the kill with well, nothing left. And it's go time. I say stick to the hallways. Yep, that's where Pavel's gonna be. And that's a that's a really hard hallway to push against LG. Had he found Pavel down here, around this mega area, k1llsen is currently mistiming and will lose the game on. A lot harder to hit that plasma, but cool. When will TDM start? Yep. Same time as just about everything else in Europe. It's 21 CET. So. You can always follow too, and then you get notified when it goes live. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So that's gonna be a 1-to-1 series here. We've had a lot of best of 3s today, which is good. It's a great sign. So, like I said before, I don't think these players have dropped maps, but I was wrong. They have dropped maps. And it will be my initial guess of Battleforged from Pavel. k1llsen coming off of his last set was versus clawz. k1llsen did lose this map. Really, really bad. I don't remember the ending score, but it was 10-1 at one point, pretty early on. So
Prepare to fight.
match point. Let's see if the German,
3, 2,
the clawz,
1.
this man
Fight.
right here, getting the Mega LG, can go ahead and get himself a win, or will he lose his second match set of the day in a very uncharacteristic fashion? Well, he's gonna take the first kill, and that's a weird timing on red. Let's see what happens. Oof. Pavel's gonna be a little bit happy that k1llsen has no armor. Oh, Pavel's gonna be very happy k1llsen has no armor now at this point. Unless he takes a rail in the back or something. Pavel with no rail should be, Pavel with no rail should be careful about getting the red. And I kind of think he could have showed up to that red a lot earlier. With how close k1llsen had pushed in for it too, he may have even gotten a frag. Whoa. Yeah, this time it's gonna be Pavel's LG coming out on top. That's unexpected. Nice. k1llsen has center map right now. What's he gonna show up for though? Everything's at the same time. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, this is really oh man, last second. I think Pavel still would. I think Pavel dies still there, even if the red had spawned.
2 rails. Impressive.
And all it takes is k1llsen hitting just a few less hits at LG there for Pavel to get on top of that. k1llsen's rocket jumping could use some work. Nice trap, doesn't really pay off. Hits 26% plasma, let's watch him. Bad month for the 102 team when it comes to Duel. Yeah, I agree, Remy. I don't want to be the one that starts it, but I think some people are already starting to think it as well. But, and I'm being all vague right now. I kind of feel like there's going to be a curse over 102 going into QuakeCon. They are uncharacteristically losing TDMs. Maybe not even losing CDMs. Not to get too distracted, because this is far from over, by the way. 4 minutes 20 seconds in. But yeah, 102 in general, I feel is just, they're really kind of struggling to get a solid foothold on anything right now. TDM, Duel, or CTF. They're kind of struggling with everything. Excellent there from Pavel to be able to get that before k1llsen could have stolen the red away. And this whole match here on Battleforge seems to really be just a one series of "Are you kidding me?" timing thing.
5-minute warning.
Are you kidding me? Time and time again, it just keeps popping up. I do want to switch again back over to Pavel. Yeah, I was gonna say he got a good spawn. I like this rocket jump to get the rail, and he should be able to secure out what he wants unless he eats at the Rex. Pavel, you're killing me, buddy. You're killing me. One health left on k1llsen. I know you can see that, but I have to say it because what the bleeping A. Some things need to be shoutcast. As Pavel just gonna forfeit it. It's gonna be 2-1 for k1llsen, who looked like a different player versus Pavel here, as opposed to his clawz game. He got pretty freaking wrecked by clawz. k1llsen did here. Oh. Alrighty. Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? What's the next game? Sting, k1llsen. Has to be another one somewhere.
Vote now. Vote passed.
I'm asking right now. I'm asking Nico if there's a second game going on. I could just check the bracket. That's what I'm gonna do right now. But yeah, overall, 102, kind of like a curse they seem to have had on them. Real bummer. Pavel clawz. Okay. Let's go to pavel clawz. Pavel clawz up next. Pavel clawz. And again, everybody who may be multi-twitching, what's up? How's it going? Just waiting to see if I can get a server. I don't know if I will. So we're gonna go back here. Just for now. I should have a yeah, there's another game going on, which is gonna be pavel clawz. But since I don't see it yet, just so we don't miss anything and have to come back to the server that we were just on, we're gonna go back to k1llsen Sting. Just started 8 seconds in. But if we get pavel clawz, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go there. So this is... I know the overlays are wrong, because I wasn't really sure where we were going for a second.
Wicked sick.
Thank you for the follow, k1llsen. Appreciate it, sir. Is McCool still in this server? I'm gonna check real quick. Sorry for the overlay. No, McCool just disconnected, so did Cook. Okay. I think I'm gonna be following them, guys. We're gonna go watch Pavel clawz. We'll stay here until we're 100% sure, but definitely gonna stay here. Got it. Alright, guys. So if you're currently watching this game, the Sting versus Pavel, or Sting versus k1llsen game. You can keep watching that on Z Live. So again, Sting versus k1llsen is on Z Live currently. I am going to go to Pavel clawz on Flare TV. Everybody joined this one. How funny. It is essentially the better match between the two choices. I think that clawz is going to... Actually... Wait, what did clawz pick if they minused out Sinister? The heck? I'm so confused. Anyways, let's update overlays while we wait, I guess. Weird.
Vote now. Vote past.
That's really weird. Oh, okay, so it's Cure. This must have been clawz pick. And Pavel had to have picked DM13, right? That only makes sense. Nothing else really makes sense other than that. Oh well.
Two rails, impressive.
I was actually going to type that out. Prozac obviously has the bind. clawz saying he has some trouble with his earphones. Hopefully it's nothing actually major.
Prepare to fight.
But when you have trouble with headphones, do you just keep hearing impressive over and over again?
2, 1.
Stupid joke.
Fight.
We will be on the teenager, the baby of the group, the baby of professional Quake in a way, almost missing his mega there. He had a game against k1llsen on the same map and he did amazing, so hopefully he can do the same against Pavel. He is my favorite to make it out number 1. But with rockets like that, don't screw with the cosmonaut, man. Jeez. Don't screw with the cosmonaut. Cosmonaut is Pavel, by the way. Thank you, DDK, for the awesome nickname. Thank you, clawz, for hitting that rail and showing us how to use plasma. Jeez, man. You joking? Both these guys. I think pavel's even finally warming up, which is really good to see. He was shooting like 20 LG earlier on Lost World. It's kind of uncharacteristic of him. Oh, looks like it's gonna be a split. No, pavel a little late. So is a split, but there's a punish.
Impressive. Lead taken.
Anyone watching Faz's stream right now? Let me know if they're like sticking on a certain player or not. I'll switch to the other one. That way you guys on the multi-Twitch who are probably listening to Rafa, not myself. So maybe we won't figure that out, but guys using multi-Twitch can see both pops. And if Faz is just switching, you know, leaving it on like follow killer or switching around, then don't worry about it, but I think clawz is gonna make it out first, guys. He's beaten everyone so far. Thanks for following Hot Dogs 4T. Is it like a play on words, or is it like that Limp Bizkit album, like the hot dog flavored water and the chocolate covered starfish? Nice. He'll make it in time for red. Even if Pavel tries to steal, he's gonna be hurting. And he will not get a chance. He's a dead man. The decider, the third map if needed. This is still the first map. The third map is Dismemberment. And if I know Pavel picked Lost World, the M13 against clawz. So this series could be interesting if clawz like blows up this map and just shuts Pavel out completely. Again, gonna repeat myself, clawz is my favorite to make it out number 1, and he currently is on route to. He's not lost a single game. Beating out k1llsen, spart1e, and Sting so far. k1llsen clawz was amazing. Shoo. There was a lot of shots like those. The Sinister map, in particular, I recommend going back and watching if you missed it. But for now, clawz, yeah, okay. clawz is gonna remember that he shouldn't push in for this rocket fight, because that would be what old clawz does. New clawz knows what's up, and new clawz, well, let's just say new clawz is extremely patient. This kid has done a lot of work to up his game. Maybe Cypher's been helping him out or something, I'm not quite sure. Ooh. So halfway through, with 6 frags to go, if Pavel got that kill with the whole map open for him, this could be a different result, but I think we're going to see Kier go over to clawz now. that was the moment there that Pavel needed. You know, he kind of worked for it to try to get it back, and now he's gonna do things like this where he's gonna go for really cheeky teleporter play, and he's only gonna try it once and say, you know what, I didn't get the kill there. It's probably not gonna come. So first map, Mr. Pavel. Yeah, clawz's aim is ridiculous. That's an understatement. His accuracies don't really show it here on that map. That's an it's an understatement, Rocco, to say that clawz's aim is ridiculous. Clawz's aim is like, it's inhuman.
Vote passed.
I mean, it's. I think I said beastly earlier, but whatever. You get the point. He is a man to watch in the coming months, for sure. He is on Cypher's team, and I doubt that he'll play Duel over Cypher. But my point is, he's doing more than he would have been a month or so ago.
2, 1.
As predicted, will be DM13. We'll watch the player who picked this. I feel like he's gonna go get LG first before he gets the red. No. Pavel's cool with just rockets when he can make his rocket jumps. Yeesh. This is kind of bad for him now. That last one didn't quite have the, what do you call it, the crispness. Watch out for shenanigans, Pavel. I don't really think clawz is low enough that you should be doing this, bud. I think you should go get your mega. Yeah, don't rocket jump. Not to come back necessarily to do exit damage, but I think he's doing what I'm thinking, is to get this red again. Nice. So, good job from clawz to be this patient, to wait for the opportunity knowing I'm gonna lose the next thread, but I can use it to escape while he's grabbing it, so that's awesome. Oh gosh. Pull that one out. Oh, he's so low, he can't take this. You can't even take this, man. It's freaking clawz. You don't I don't care how much you think you want to get that conversion, Pavel. You do not go into that fight. It's a fight he would have lost every single time against this player. Good trap from clawz. He was going to be on starting stack, yeah, and having to rocket jump up. This is an easy plasma angle for Pavel, but clawz's LG is just really, really good. As we can see here on the right hand side. It's just really, really good. So. Oh! Whoa, what are you doing? Just jumping onto Pavel's LG, like, just no respect, and I think rightfully so. I mean, Pavel's not on form today. I said that going into this. We were watching some practice games. Well, I shouldn't say we. I was on Zorak War's channel, watching his stream. Pavel was playing practice games, and Pavel didn't look good. It's showing now. That's a good rocket to push off the red, and that's a very, very smart drop down. This should be a conversion. Pavel says, no, 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 we're not going to get 2-0'd. And thank you, Pavel, for giving us hope, because we've had so many best of 3s today. And I want another one. I'm greedy like that, man. I want another best of 3. Why not? This group is... I've said it earlier, but if you're just joining us again, this is the best freaking group of the entire group stage. Oh man. Ooh, Pavel getting aggressive on the clawz. He +4'd him with plasma alone? No armor? Really? Maybe he had the yellow. Oh. Nice. So Pavel recognizing that he needs to exercise, like he needs to flex his aggressive +forward ability, what little of it there is. Pavel very known for his +back, for his rocket placement, but he needs to exercise his, his ability to actually be aggressive as well, and he has it. Pavel's. He's a great player. My second favorite, no less.
Lead taken.
Lead taken for the Cosmonaut. Neutral? It's a darn shame, like for real, that clawz didn't have more timing on everything on the map. Just because I feel like he could have gotten more than this 50, a rocket launcher, and some shards. Because that's all he's going to have against a pretty stacked Pavel, and with full weapons. Oh, with rockets like that though, who cares? Gotta get some more ammo for that one, man. Oh, Pavel gonna rush the situation. I guess Remy Wolf in chat saying that he has indeed been practicing with Cypher. clawz's fellow teammate, and the Cypher's had nothing but good things to say about him. That's awesome. It's showing. I mean, he's oh no. Good dodge, but oh, I feel like he kind of has to just cross his fingers here not to die in the next minute, 2 minutes. Even though he is the one chasing the frag lead, I feel like Pavel's still gonna kill him here. Unless clawz shows up to Mega and does something stupidly awesome. Doesn't appear to be happening though. Okay. Yeah, so many directs indeed. What the hey? Oh. Okay. I was way overreacted there to I thought that was gonna happen, that direct rocket in clawz's face. I thought that was gonna happen the last one. Encounter. He's doing so well to be getting nothing and still be at a 1 frag game. And again,
1
with a minute left. If clawz can find a frag and now if clawz can find a couple frags and actually win this map, then he will 4-0 the group. And he will 2-0 Pavel. Oh shoot. Nope. Yeah. Decent try. Did he have to do that double rocket jump to come back up onto Pavel's face? Not necessarily. But I think it was a good. I think it was a good risk. It was a well thought out risk for him. Maybe not well thought out. It was probably very spur of the moment. But I like it. The cider and dismemberment. Clawz showed us amazing things here. Pavel showed us amazing things here. I'm thinking of the One Map Cup and the recent Sunday Cups. Sting gonna forfeit his game out to Pavel. I think that means Sting is out for sure. That's unfortunate. I'm laughing not at that, at the other comments in chat. There you go.
Prepare to fight.
Match point. Both players. This will, I believe, decide who makes it out third. Don't quote me on this.
1. Fight.
Gonna make it off on, well, our chosen hero for the day, which will be clawz. An up-and-coming 15-year-old with more Quake skill than you ever had at 15. That's right, I said it. You know it's true. Nah, but jokes aside, clawz making it out 4-0 will be very unexpected. If anyone was going to take off a game from him, he's already beaten that player, which was k1llsen. So we'll see. We'll see where he makes it out. He's safe to progress, but he wants a good seed going into the finals here. So let's see what he can show us.
Impressive. First frag.
Alright. We're gonna return the favor. He says, dude, those rockets you gave me, they were so delicious. clawz like, really? And like, Pavel said, yep, man, try one. And so they did. Cool story, eh, bros? I'm just kind of letting this one pan out, because, well, you guys already know who I want to win. I think this might be our last match of the day, too. Again, don't quote me on that, but I believe it is. A synced up major item. That's gonna be awesome here for clawz. It has, well, should have the stack advantage going into it. He needs to make sure that Pavel doesn't, yep, sneak around and try to get this red. And he can kind of just get to mid,
Impressive.
hit his shots like clawz does, and go happily on his way to. I kind of want to see him. Oh, never mind. He already got seen. I mean, it's so obvious where he's gonna be to Pavel, but I would like to see clawz maybe try to set a trap up just to get that second frag. You can run on this map fairly easily, but you know, more buffer is always good. Frag buffer, I should say.
Impressive.
Oh wow, actually this game is a bigger deal than I thought, I think. Because Pavel's... Okay, this game's a really big deal because Pavel has lost 2 maps. I'm so bad at reading the way this works. Okay, so it is a big deal. If he gets this, then he ties with spart1e, I think.
5-minute warning.
So if Pavel wins this, I think he ties with spart1e.
Impressive.
Very convincing play today from this kid, man. Pavel's a favorite of mine, so it's really sad to see him potentially not make it into the brackets here for the Season 23 125 FPS Pro League. But if he's gonna go out because of this guy, then I think I'm okay with it. I expect to see a forfeit here from Pavel very soon, actually. clawz has everyone's number today. And I'm gonna say it for what, a 4th time? If you didn't see k1llsen Pavel, if you're watching live right now, you can obviously watch the VODs right after. If you're watching on YouTube this game, like, go watch k1llsen Pavel. Thank you for waiting to do this, Sync-Air. Thank you for waiting. I know before there was some issues, some concern that the new update coming out, that is today, in 15 minutes, was going to affect the cup. This being the last game, I thank you, and I think everybody thanks you. Maybe not everybody. There are many Sync-Air haters out there. We've all heard them. But thank you for waiting nonetheless. Thank you for waiting. New voices? Can I get the old voices? There's new voices coming from me? Can I get the old voices back? That's cool. So new voices means that there'll probably be a new CVAR, which means that I can mess around with something again and completely change my config and waste hours and hours and hours. This is far from over. Let me shut up for a second. There's 2.5 minutes. There's 4 frags for clawz, 1 frag for pavel, and there's still time. Good choice from pavel. So it makes it a 2 frag game, minute and a half left. Here's the spawn, can't really punish it. Pavel, it's the second time I've seen you fail a very easy rocket jump. Holy crap. So I think, like I was saying before, if Pavel wins this, I think it kind of really throws the whole brackets into a very interesting state. I believe that means he ties with spart1e, and then... Is it just spart1e though? I don't know. Nico, help me, save me. Hold my hand and tell me what I'm thinking is true. Oh, Pavel, nice. Get your red. Look for the most common spot where someone's gonna hide from you. They've been hiding from you in all game. No, it's not gonna be here where you're gonna find them. There you go. There you go, buddy. High game. 25 seconds. Not only a tied game, but a tied game where Pavel knows more item times than clawz. Oh, 5 seconds. I push it. Game, set, match. Pavel takes this. I don't know what the heck this means, but I think there's a tie. Well played. Last second kills. Righty. No, Sinclair was not teasing you, Remy, about these changes here. They're not all coming today. But last night, any of you who were watching, was it last night? I don't remember when it was, guys. But Sinclair was on Brick's stream. Brick, a member of the 100 team, Rafa's team from the North America region, that will be at QuakeCon. And he was showing us a bunch of different stuff, talking about different stuff that was on test server. That said, we have today, I think we had a pretty awesome pretty awesome cup. clawz did not make it out 4-0, which, let's refresh. Oh, they haven't been updating these. That was the last game, right? Because Sting forfeited. Oh, a new LG look? No, that's not coming in as far as I know, Remy. Not today. But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if he showed us everything. I'd be surprised if he did. So I'm kind of trying to frantically to refresh this. So it's k1llsen spart1e. I feel like k1llsen spart1e already happened. that color changing text. We're figuring it out. We can't do anything anyways because of the downtime that's about to be coming, y'all. So me personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, close out the cast. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the new follows. If you're currently watching and you haven't followed, shame on you. Shame on you. We have photo here. You don't know what photo is? Well, I don't really know what to say to that. I mean, photo, like, when you see it, you're just gonna be like, I told you it was coming, Rocco. Told you. It was a delayed one because I couldn't, whatever. I couldn't find the button to shut off the camera after I put it on. So I'm like, ah, crap. I'm stuck here. Glad you guys enjoyed the cast. I hope you did anyways. If you're watching the VOD, watch more. Tell people. YouTube.com/DuelCup. Way more than just Duel there too. Love TDM. Because, you know, who doesn't? Alright, y'all. We are going to go ahead and go through the update. I don't know when the game is going to get played off. We'll figure it out eventually. Just laughing as now the stream is finally caught up and you've seen the horror. This is a seizure, PogChamp. Nice. Nice. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Seizure. So just a quick update. I don't really know because again, it's not always up to moi. I think we're gonna try to finish, is what Nico is telling us. Because Sync is saying the update is going to be fast. We'll see. Thanks for watching regardless if you don't come back and you're going on with your day. And if you do come back, then yeah, we'll see you soon. Oh, cool. Oh, sweet, man. There's a new update out here, and it's got all this awesome stuff in it, man. Like, dude, check this out. Like, when you guys get it all downloaded and uploaded, you can totally just you can you freaking son of a stupid fucking game.